Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to create this beautiful little 3D purse using these nesting dies from Crafty Designs. Guys, these are the bomb. They're so pretty. They have little heart details and they come in 3 different sizes. So I wasn't sure what to make exactly with these. I had so many different ideas, but I want to do something different. And my friend Natalie said, you should do a purse, girl. And I was like, yes. So I created this purse, and then I wasn't sure on how to make the handle. Originally, I wanted to do like those plastic chains that we have. And I know I have like some pink ones somewhere. I thought it'd be really pretty with the pink chain or whatnot. And then I was like, maybe I should do a paper handle. And she gave me a great idea, like, you should do a beaded handle. And I'm like, yes. So this is how it turned out, guys. It came out so beautiful. Thank you so much for the idea, Natalie. I love the way it came out. Got some of the paper right here. We got some stuff to reinforce it. So this video is going to be a tutorial on how to create this. It's fairly simple. I'm going to show you guys my entire process. And I did create a box as well that I have to embellish out of this set. So the possibilities are endless with this die. I still have more ideas on what to do with it, but this video is just about this purse. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using, now for that big purse, I did use the bigger one. For this tutorial, we're going to be using the middle size, okay? So let's move this out the way. By the way, if you guys are interested in this die set or anything that I mentioned in this video from scrapdivadesigns.com, you guys can use my code Poochie10 to save 10% off your entire purchase, okay? And I know she has a sale going on only this weekend, and it is off of Valentine's Day dies. And guys, this is that one. So go ahead and look on the site. The code is on the site. If it's still going on today, snatch these Valentine's dies while you can, okay guys, because I'm still gonna be playing with all these things, and I know you guys are gonna want to grab all the things. All right, so what you're gonna need is 2 pieces for your base of your purse, okay? 2 of those. I cut this out of 110-pound cardstock because I love my projects to be extra sturdy. And then I also cut the layering piece in the middle as well to embellish, okay? You're also going to need some more 110-pound cardstock, whatever color you're using. Let me see if I can find another sheet of this because I've been using that a lot. Oh, Lord. What if I ran out? There's no way I ran out. Okay, so I do have a strip on the side. Let me just show you guys how I did the measurements for this purse. Now, you can make your purse as wide or as narrow as you'd like. For the opening, the thickness here, this one here is 1 inch, okay? And I like that. I don't want to put too much stuff in here. I just want to put some stuff that's really, really light. Okay, so if you want to make it 2 inches thick, you decide how big or how small you want yours, okay? So I'm just going to use this scrap paper just to show you guys how I figured this, okay? And you're going to need a scoreboard. And I literally just had mine. Here it goes. Okay, so I'm using this little mini janky one. This was my daughter's. It's all full of paint and all kind of stuff. So just ignore that, and glue, hot glue stuff. So the way that I figured this is, now you guys know I hate measuring. So you're not going to hear many measurements from me other than 1 inch. So what I do is, there's like markings on here. I can't even read what that says right now. I think it's 1/3. I don't know. So what I do is, here's 0, there's a little mark. Here's the first notch, okay, to score. And what I do is I score there. And with this scoreboard, you can't go all the way. Use your long piece of paper. It's always better to have it longer than shorter. We're not going to need much for this one because it's the smaller one. But if you're doing the bigger one, you want to have a long piece, okay? And then I go to the 1 inch, but that's not a full inch because we scored here. So I just go over to the next marking, which is, I don't know, what is that? 1 1/3, I want to say. I don't know. Guys, I can't see. So I scored as much as I can, right? And then I go to the very next marking, okay? So I know that all these markings are equal. And then since it doesn't go all the way down, I flip my paper over And I do the same thing. So that first marking, the marking over an inch, and then the next marking. Okay. And that is how I get those lines. Okay. Then I just get my, and actually you don't have to score this last line. You could just make a little notch so you know where to cut on your cutting board. Okay. So then I grab my cutting board and I line that notch up. I did an extra step by scoring all the way, but whatever. So get that lined up really nice. Let me see. Because I somehow still managed to cut crooked on a cutting board. All right, and then there goes your piece to make this 3D, okay? You guys can use this technique with whatever. Okay, this is how you create your 3D projects. And so we would go ahead and fold on the score lines. Okay. So since we're attaching two things together, we're going to make basically like little teeth here to combine the two, to hold the two together. Okay. So fold it and then use your bone folders to crease it and get a nice fold. And then we're going to create teeth here on the end so that this has something to attach to. So this is a tedious process, especially if it's a really long strip, but it has to be done, guys. So I went ahead and I did this side. So let's go ahead and do this side, because this is the piece that we're going to be using to match my paper. And so it's really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to cut on the edge a little slant like that. And you're going to go over a little bit. You can make these a straight triangle. I like to leave like a little bit. So I'm going to cut like that. And we're just going to be cutting triangles. So I'm going to clip at the line, go over a little bit to leave this. We want to leave like a little bit of space here like that. And cut. Okay. And you're going to do that all the way down. Okay. And like I said, it's really nice to do this like out of long strips because you can save the excess to make another one or for another project. These are handy to have on hand. I usually use this colored paper. So whatever's left, I will. So you see, I'm just cutting little triangles to create these little. And again, you can make them as narrow, like you can make these really small. It doesn't matter. Just as long as that paper has something to hold on to, then you're good. So I'm cutting it to the line, just creating these little triangles all the way down, guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna show you this when it's done. Okay, so you don't have to watch this whole. Okay, so I'm coming up on the end and I want to show you guys how you would finish it off the same way you started. So just keep on cutting, and then the very last one, you're gonna cut that triangle, right? And then on the end here, you're just gonna go ahead and do that half triangle, so that it comes like this. So there's your piece. Okay. Now, since we are making we're using a rounded, this is not a square box. It's going to be rounded. We are going to take something to manipulate our paper, round our paper. Like so. Okay. Just like that. And this is how we create our box or purse, if you will. Okay. So now you're going to measure and see how you want your opening. So where I line this up, I'm going to use these score lines as a guide. this is where I'm going to be gluing. We're going to be gluing our purse inside. So kind of eyeball it, like lay it on there to see where you want to cut this, okay? Because you can make a wider or a more narrow opening. I think I'm going to go for like that. I'm going to cut right here. And again, save these pieces because I can make another purse. I can make 2 purses out of that. Okay. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. So now you're going to grab your glue. Use wet glue, guys, because with the wet glue, you have some time to adjust, okay? And we are just going to be following. I'm gluing on the inside, okay? I want this nice part to be on the outside. So I'm just going to be gluing this along the edge of that circle. And I'm using those lines. This die is perfect for this because of all those stitching details. They're all like guides to make it perfectly round. So I'm just putting like a nice amount of glue because I don't want it to dry too quick. And I'm going to glue every single one right now. Okay. So again, use the stitch line as a guide and glue along that line, okay? Just like that. Using that line as a guide. Hopefully you guys can see the line, the stitch line. And I put a lot of glue so that I can move it if I need to. All right, this is gonna be hard to show on camera, but just make sure you put those right along the line. That stitch line, right along that stitch line. I'll show you guys, hold on. And then make sure you enforce it right here. Push those down. Use your bone folder, whatever. You see that? See this one? I gotta back it up a little bit. So that's why it's good to use wet glue, so you can get it perfectly but against that score mark. And there you go, guys. That is one side of your purse. And we are just gonna glue the other side. So I'll do that off camera. And when you're putting this other side on, again, make sure you have your nice part pointing outwards. And you're gonna do the same thing. This one is a little hard. So just kind of turn it around and try your best to line it up right on that score mark. And then use your finger or your bone folder, whatever, to reinforce it so it can get right on that line, okay? And then here goes the base to our purse, guys. It's so cute, especially if you make the bigger one. Now, with the bigger one, I did cut it. I cut it here. But I don't like the way that looks, guys. So I'm going to leave it just like this. And honestly, it stands perfectly well on its own, just like that. You see? So we know that this is 1 inch. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut a strip of my paper, the same paper or whatever paper you want to use to line this. Okay? So here's my 1 inch strip. And I'm just going to measure that by lining it against, just like that. And then kind of eyeballing where I need to cut it. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this. And then also my pieces here. You can make this a shaker for the purposes of this video. I'm not going to create a shaker with this. Oh, I should use that one. I'm going to use this side, guys. But you can embellish this purse. You can decorate it however you like. Guys, this die set is a must-have. I know I say that all the time. But when I love a die, I love a die. I'm sorry. That's so cute. So let me go ahead and glue this side. I wonder if I should use this side. Yeah, might as well. So embellish yours however you like. I like that. How cute is that, you guys? All right, let me go ahead and put this here. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So guys, let me know if you enjoy these shorter tutorials of mine, or if you like for me to go live and then just show you the entire process. I somehow cut this a little bit too big. All right, hold on. Let me align this. And as you see, it's perfect for right there. Oh, I cut a little short. That's all right. So it's very simple to make your little layering pieces. Okay, so now you're gonna take your hole puncher thingy. Can't think of this what this is called right now. And you are going to punch a hole, not too close to here and not too far, because you want to be able to loop a jump ring, okay? And you are going to reinforce it with these eyelets, okay, so that the paper does not break on you. So I'll do that off camera. All right, guys, so this is how it looks with the eyelet. Look at how cute. And you can fit goodies in there. You can put whatever you want in there. Now we're going to create the handle. And I use this this wire from Christmas time that I got at Hobby Lobby. And it is like really soft, but it worked just fine for my handle. So you're going to grab this and you are going to measure about how you want your handle to stick out. So maybe you want yours to stick out a lot, you know, so you would use that much, or maybe you want it a little bit lower. It's completely up to you. And then make sure you cut a little bit extra just in case. So use your wire cutters to clip that. Okay. And then of course you're going to need your round nose pliers and your beads. So I just took a bunch of different beads from my stash to create this. And you're going to create a pattern of whatever kind of pattern you like. So I'm going to tie my ends off by putting my wire right against my round nose pliers and just rounding it. Okay. And I'm going to do that a couple times because I like the way it looks just like that. So about 3 times, because that's how I'm going to finish it off on the other side. And then I'm going to kind of bend it that way. And I'm going to create my beading. So I'm going to start. Make sure you guys use your bead caps and your spacers, your daisy spacers, because it just makes it look so pretty. So I'll start off with this one. You know what? Let's use the darker. No. So you might have to like play with the design that you want. I'm going to do a design and I'm going to continue it. And what I mean by that, I'll show you what I mean by that. Sorry, I got my spacers. I got everything in here in this bowl. Hold on, guys. The way that I clipped it is stopping me from... Let me clip this again. So I'm doing another bead cap. And then I'm going to use this little tiny pink solid one. So again, you would do it however you want. I'm going to do a spacer, a daisy spacer. If you guys are not sure about beading and how to use beads, I have several videos that I will link down below. I'll link a playlist for you. And then the next bead that I want to use, I'll use this big one because these look gorgeous on here, guys. These bubblegum beads. And I'm going to do a pretty bead cap with that. So I'm going to continue this and then I'll come back and show you guys how to attach this, okay? All right, so there goes my beaded handle. Look at how pretty, you guys. And again, you can make whatever pattern you want. Use whatever color beads. Just do whatever you guys want. Now, I'm going to show you how to attach this. Oh, I feel like I should have made it a little bit bigger. So make sure you measure it, okay? You're going to take a jump ring. And you want to use the jump rings. They're a little bit easier if they're a little bit bigger, a bigger size. Not the smaller ones. They're easier to attach. So you are just going to loop in your beaded handle and loop it into that eyelet. Just like so. And then close it off really well. Use your tools for this because it will slip out. All right. And then do the same thing on the other side. So since this is like a little bit short, I could add like another jump ring. You can fix that problem by adding 2 jump rings to extend it just a little bit. Which I might have to do with this. So again, loop it through the rings and through that eyelet. And close it off. So again, you can do whatever kind of handle you want, but for this project, I love the way this beaded handle looks. It's so pretty. So make sure you close this really well so you don't want that gap because it will fall apart. Trying to get it closed. Okay. So there goes your beaded handle, you guys. I'm going to have to make this one bigger. But I just wanted to do a tutorial and show you guys exactly how I created this purse. So as you can see, this one is much bigger. Yeah, I should have did this one much, much bigger. So I'm going to have to do another one off camera. But I just wanted to show you guys how to create this tutorial and then top it off with a pretty little bow or a paper bow or your ephemera, however you want to decorate your purse. But how adorable are these, you guys? I definitely got to make this one bigger. Look at that. So make your handle nice and big so you have enough room and you can carry the purse, okay? But how cute is the smaller version? It's so adorable. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. I think I'm going to make an even tinier one with the last nested circle with this one here. And I also created some little tags using that die. So I'm telling you guys, grab this die. The possibilities are endless. They really are. You guys know I never have everything together. But this is the box that I still have to decorate. And I did that same process, guys, with cutting the teeth. Except for I just scored on one side, okay? Because all you need is teeth on one side. So you can have this nice straight edge to open and close your box. Okay, so you can use that same exact technique. So I also created these little tags using the smaller size. And you can use this to embellish. Like, how cute is that? You can use this as just a tag. You can use it as, the possibilities are endless, you guys. It's so cute. And I used her stamp set. Let me grab a stamp set because it's so cute. I can't wait to show you guys what I did with the stamp set. I don't think I want to show it in this video. I want to do a separate video with it. But it is her Galentine stamp set. This stamp set is so cute, you guys. And all I did was use these stamps. And I cut it with the arrow one that I showed you guys in my last video. So I'll link all the videos down below of all the Valentine's Day stuff. And again, take advantage of that 20% off that she's doing this weekend, you guys. I believe that today might be the last day. It might have ended yesterday. If it did, I'm so sorry. But you got to grab these dies while you can because a lot of them are sold out. All right. So I'll leave all the information down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know your thoughts and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.